Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I am Zystars, and this is the Star Salvage mod. Today is going to be a little bit different of an episode because today is going to be a showcase episode. First thing we're going to showcase today is the base modifications that I made. The second thing we're going to showcase today is some special weapons that the mod developer has in the game, but he hasn't yet put on the loot table. Why hasn't he put it on the loot table? Well, he says he's going to do it for endgame content that has yet to be published. He's probably developing it. I have no idea. But it's not out yet, so let's get to it, shall we? Now I'm excited for this reveal here because, I did not only the work on the garden, but I did some light and some motion sensor work. So as we walk up, now the doors all open, and you notice the lights? The lights turn on. I love automation. Now we come in, these lights are on now. We got a couple of lights here. And then we put a pod out the back and the side. This is supposed to stay on. Okay. But these doors, if you notice, if you watch them, they both open. Right? That way we're not walking up to the door, stopping, waiting for it to open, going to the next one, stopping, waiting for it to open. Like, that's garbage. Garbage. Motion sensors are the way to go. And I could have sworn that I set these lights to be on. Maybe they just don't shine that bright. Anyway, it's been a while, and the inside, just the red ones gave me 30, and then of course the rest of these gave me, what, 40 or whatever, the blue ones. So I was able to craft a whole crap load of these. There was a couple of iterations of growth while I was building these, and they're essentially the same thing. They are slightly different. If you look at them from the outside, as we're coming down, there is a little asymmetry. Well, not asymmetry, because the left and the right are the same, but they're a little bit longer. I was going to do it to this one, but then I would have to screw with this gun platform, and I didn't want to do that. But we can actually walk around in here if we wish. Not the other end. I didn't want it jutting out too far, but we can walk around this end, which is cool. I haven't gotten around to decorating in here yet. I don't know what I want to do with it, but we will do that eventually. Oh, and I've got little railings with the walkways. See if this light stays on. No. Or maybe you only notice it when it's really dark. See, look at it. It's polar snow crap. And this one, I have a feeling, very, very strong feeling, that once the next crop comes in, the rest of these are going to get done in one shot. Now, they do take a long time. If we go over to food processor, here we are. These things take how long to craft? Crafting time, 2 minutes. So these are 2 minutes, and there's what, 27? So that's a fair amount of time to craft all of them. I can cut it in half because I have more than one. Actually, when I do all 27 of them, I will probably build a couple more food processors because waiting on those was painful. Very, very painful. All right, let's get to the next piece of our little adventure here. All right, as you can see, I have outfitted myself with several of the parasitic weapons. Now, none of these are on the list of loot table, except for the Parasitic Plasma Blaster. That one you know about, but this one, so here's the Parasitic Plasma Blaster if you haven't been watching. Sorry about the polar snow. It's just, it's actually clearing up now. Oh, sweet. So Parasitic Plasma Blaster does a fair amount of damage, and if you see the bottom left, it takes the stamina out. That actually took a lot more shots than I thought it would. Parasitic Plasma Blaster is at 1,000 damage with a 650 damage radius. Now, if we look at the side, yep, see, it took a little bit of damage. Not a lot, because these are hardened steel blocks. Or no, these are regular steel blocks. Oh, okay. The thrusters have 750 hit points. So now, what else do we have? Well, we've got a parasitic phase rifle. It's said that once attached to a wielder, it uses the wielder's own energy to attack. All of these say the same thing. So the parasitic phase rifle is at 210 damage with a 600 RPM. Oh boy. Stamina drain is -10, as opposed to this one, which is -50 per shot. So -10. So we figure times that by 5, you get about 1,000 damage. So they're comparable. They're comparable. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so you are at 750 hit points. Whoa. Look at that stamina go down. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, so kind of amazing damage. Stamina drain is real. What kind of range do we have on this thing? Oh, good. Look at the durability. It only went down 3. So it went down 3 durability for a clip. Or, well, a line of stamina. That's the other nice thing about these. There's no reload time. It's just your, what do you call it? It's your stamina that's the issue. Okay, so we'll get to that one. Parasitic Assault Rifle. So comparatively, we're looking at 181 damage to 210, so very close. It's got the rate of fire of the Epic Assault Rifle, so it's a little more than half the Parasitic Phase Rifle. So you're going to get quite a bit less damage with this one. Let's see. Recoil is very, very close, though the Parasitic Assault Rifle has a bit more recoil. The Phase Rifle has no headshot damage multiplier, so that's something to think about, whereas the Assault Rifle has a ×4. So if you're good at popping heads, the Assault Rifle may be a better choice for you once we get to the point we can use it. Reload time says 2.8 seconds, but there's no reload time on these. And it's got the same durability, same stamina usage. So let's see. Oh yeah, see that? The stamina's going down way slower because of the reduced rate of fire. But, like I said, headshot damage is going to be where it's at with this one. And it doesn't do damage to those blocks, where I think the Phase Rifle does. Okay, so there's another one. Phase Rifle is a vehicle class weapon that does damage to blocks, much like the rocket launcher or the plasma blaster. So this one's good for soft targets, critters, Ziraxians, and the like. This one's better for, I don't know, just sending rounds down range, maybe taking out walls and stuff, because you don't want to always do that with the explosives. I just like this one. All right, the next one that we've got the Snipe-Doo, which is a photon rifle. Photon rifle is 825 damage, which is just a little bit less than the Parasitic Plasma Launcher. The stamina cost is far less than the Parasitic Plasma Launcher for just a little bit less damage, which is interesting. It doesn't have the explosive range, so you're not going to get an AoE with this one because I would imagine it's not designed for that. Now, look at that headshot multiplier. That's a 12. Now, did he take that from the Epic Sniper Rifle? No, the Epic Sniper Rifle is a 8 headshot damage multiplier. And this one is a 12, so that is significantly more damage. Now, what are you going to need that much damage with a headshot? I don't know. Maybe high level, I don't know, legacy characters, or maybe he's going to introduce something into the, what the hell is that? Shotgun Epic Christmas Edition? We're going to showcase those as well. What? Anyway, what are you going to need 12 times with? I don't know, but, oh, what's its cost? So we're looking at a 15. It's got a same durability. Rate of fire is 185 rounds per minute. And its recoil is 1.61, which is a little bit higher than the assault rifle, but that's fine because the rate of fire is far less. Okay, it's got the same sound. And you're barely going to notice the stamina drain. You would have to be firing very quickly to notice the stamina drain. Now, does it affect blocks? All right, we're at 437. Now, the epic sniper rifle does affect blocks. That is a thing that happens. Okay. It does look like it. Okay, yeah. So we're at 109. It does 68 damage. Well, 109 minus 68 damage. Yeah. So it does 41 damage per shot. So that's cool. I mean, it's a snipey-do. It's got a scope, just like the epic sniper rifle. I think the other stats are probably very similar. Let's see, recoil. No, it's got half the recoil of the epic sniper rifle. It's got 300 more damage. It's got no spread, which, okay. The range is not double, but it's higher. It's about a half again. It weighs the same. It's got the same volume. So it's definitely a tier 4 style weapon, right? Or tier, yeah, well, the tiers in this one, you got junk is the 1, standard is 2, tier 3 is the tier 2 weapons, the standard tier 2 weapons. Tier 4 is going to be your unicart weapons. Tier 5 is going to be your epic weapons, like the sniper rifle. And tier 6 is going to be your parasitic weapons, I think, just because of the damage output. All right, now, the shotgun. Let's take a look at the shotgun. In fact, let's put it up next to an epic shotgun. Assault shotgun. All right, assault shotgun. We've got 165 damage. Parasitic, 247 damage. Rate of fire on the epic is 71. On the parasitic, it's 92, so it's higher. Weapon spread is the exact same. Recoil is a little bit less on the parasitic shotgun. And their damage multiplier for the head, exactly the same. Now the recoil, not the recoil, the range, 32 and 79, as opposed to 48 and 119 meters in space. Could you imagine shooting a shotgun at something 119 meters away? Holy crap. Now, granted, you don't shoot things in space from that far away on foot very often, but could happen. Okay, so we've got a rate of fire of 92, which is slower than even the sniper rifle, the photon rifle. And it is rate of fire. I lost it. There it is, 71. So it is faster than the epic assault rifle, the assault shotgun, but it's slower than the photon rifle. Now, the photon rifle takes 15 stamina. This thing takes 25. So we come over here. Okay, it doesn't damage it, but see it is definitely more noticeable of a stamina drain than the sniper, the photon rifle. So that's cool. I'm not much of a shotgun user in this game anymore. The shotguns have been greatly nerfed, but this thing might be worth using, I think. I think it will. Okay, now, we're just going to do the same things we did before. Laser minigun. Actually, let's get some laser rounds. It uses regular laser rounds, right? Yeah. And we'll put these together. All right. Laser minigun. 88 damage. This is the standard epic. Parasitic gamma blaster. 132. So it is 50, almost 50 more damage. Not quite. Rate of fire is the same at 600 RPMs. Weapon spread is 0.063, which means the bullets aren't going to spread out. They're going to be focused on a single target a little easier. Multiplier for the head is the same at ×2, but look at that. The laser minigun has recoil. This one has none. All right, let's see how this thing behaves. So, let's see. Here's the laser minigun. This is a normal one. You can see there's a little bit of rise, you know, as you shoot. Now, whoops, not that one. There we go. Here's the parasitic. Look at that. That is laser straight. Perfectly balanced. And the stamina's not even going down. Oh, wait. I'm in God mode. That didn't make a difference. The stamina's not even going... How is that a thing? Hold on. What's the stamina? Oh, the stamina's only 1. -1. So this is the best weapon in the game. It's just a constant stream of never-ending death that you will never run out of ammunition for until you're dead. Okay, the food's go... Look at the food. The food's going down pretty quick. Because you never have to stop firing until you eat your next ration pack. Now, granted, obviously, it doesn't do as much damage as one of these. Like, it's never going to do that. It's never going to cause side explosions. But as far as taking out Ziraxians... Whoops, not that one. This weapon is the best in the game, I think. I mean, it does less damage, but you can keep going. I mean, this one's pretty close. But look at that stamina drain. Okay, and you're done. And then you have to take a little bit. You got to drink one of these. Pop that puppy in. Or you could just sit with this and just constantly murder everything around you. And the damage is good too. Usually the minigun's problem is it's under 100 damage. Like, none of these are under 100 damage. But the regular laser minigun is. But this thing is not. Now the head multiplier is not quite as high, and you know, so, but still, that's pretty impressive. Like, that's an impressive weapon. Now, the standard minigun, 55 damage, garbage weapon. Like, never used it, or never use it. Like, I don't ever use it because it really is just no good at all. See, look at that. The weapon spread combined with that raising barrel, it just makes the weapon no good. But when you look at this laser minigun, not the laser, the parasitic phase, what is it called? Parasitic gamma blaster. That's an amazing weapon. I like it. What's the range on it? 120 meters up to 300 meters, or 297 meters. Here's turn some light on. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Okay, know-it-all. We got to throw this weapon in the game. Like, get these parasitic weapons in the game. These are amazing. Okay. Now, the silly weapons. Now, I don't know if... I don't know. Are they standard shotguns? 165 damage. And 121 assault rifle epic. Assault rifle and assault shotgun. Okay, so they use shotgun shells. Okay, so they're the same weapon. They just have a bow on them. Yeah. There's no... This one doesn't have a scope. So you can't zoom. Okay, so it's a little bit worse in that regard, but everything else looks like it's the exact same. They just look cooler. What about this one? It doesn't have the sights, but the sights aren't necessary. And why is the targeting reticle off to the right of the front sight post? Does this one do that? No, this one doesn't have a target. Oh, it does. What? Has it always been that way? Well, the front sight... Okay, the reticle disappears with that one. And you can't see the front sight post on this one. Huh. Which one is where the bullet's gonna hit? Okay, that's silly. Well, I didn't realize that was a thing. But hey, these look cool. The sun's going down. These do look neat. It's got a bow on it. It's got a little bit of greenery. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we are going to use these plasma blasters to go through a POI. So give me a minute. Well, for you, it'll just be a second, and we're going to head over to that EPS factory, and we're going to use the parasitic weapons in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we've made it over to the factory. It's right there. It's 245 meters away. So this... Where was the range on this thing? Well, I guess that doesn't matter. We'll just select it. Oh, look at that. 243 meters. Okay, so that's to the center. So we should be able to see... Yeah, we're hitting it. Look at that. I mean, you know me. I don't normally like destroying turrets. But hey, this thing has got the range to do so. Okay, so we just... Wait, didn't I just see that thing explode? Oh, that's probably another one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not totally crazy. That thing exploded. So we have range on the factory, or, you know, on the guns with a handheld weapon. We have range, and we're able to destroy it without taking any shots. Even that thing on top didn't see us. That's insane. Insane. Let's see, do any of these other ones have that kind of range? Holy crap, this thing goes that far? I've probably been amazed by the range on this thing before. See, it doesn't hit it. It says 450 meters, but there's no impact. 4670. Okay, it's got the red icon showing that the red reticle showing that it hit. But it doesn't. Okay, so the range on the plasma blaster's not real. So let's do a little test. Let's go down into the ground, into the earth. All right, 230 meters. That didn't look like it hit either. Let's check the thing. No, that didn't hit. Okay, so let's go a little closer. 206 meters. At this point, we are able to be hit by the enemy, and no hit. So the plasma blaster doesn't go nearly as far as the Snipey-Doo does. Okay, let's get into the factory and see how this thing handles. Okay, here we are right at the base of the factory. So this thing's at 4670. Now, if let's say this for 5 seconds. Okay, so about 300 damage for 5 seconds worth of work. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, you take about 3 shots with this thing. Now, let's take a look at this monster. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Okay, that was about 9 seconds. Holy crap, that's over 1,000 damage. But you gotta stop and you gotta do this stuff. So it's definitely a fast weapon. So here, let's see, we're at 3,582. All right, 5 seconds got us about 400 damage. Now, if we take a look at this thing for 5 seconds, that's about right. Oh yeah, that's almost 1,000 damage for 5 seconds worth of work. So this sniper rifle is so far the best weapon in the game, and its ROF is pretty good, and it doesn't move. It doesn't shift at all. Okay, so let's get rid of this thing so that we can get in here without any trouble, without being shot by it. Okay, so now we can walk around without any trouble. Do dudes spawn in here? That was fun. Alright, we're gonna switch to the phase rifle. Let's see the phase rifle. Oh, geez, he died quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta watch the food, but... Yep, that went up pretty quick. Look at all these dead bodies. So, the minigun is fun, for sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We've got this. Oh, no, it's another faction in this one. I could have swore I've used that before. Or maybe every time I come here, I'm like, ooh, I wish I could use that. Hit points went down pretty quick, but that was because we had a ton of dudes. Alright, what do we got in here? You guys gonna spawn? We'll switch to the shotgun. No? Maybe we already fought them. Or maybe they're just walking around somewhere. There's the core, if you ever wondered. Remember the lot when I did this? With the SV, I blew out one of these windows and just immediately shot the core. Because I'm baller like that. Oh yeah, one shot and they're dead. One shot from even back there and they're dead. Oh, yeah, and the stamina usage is not that big a deal. Because it's a shotgun, you don't shoot that fast. You're not going to take out buildings with it, but there we go. So the parasitic weapons, oh geez. The parasitic weapons are just really good. I mean, they're just kind of good, period, because number one, you never run out of ammo. As long as you have some of this, or you have some food to replenish your stamina the normal way. And, I mean, food, granted, you might have to double the size of your garden if you're using these all the time, if you're not using this here. If you have these, and the plants that grow these grow incredibly fast. Well, you guys are watching the series, you've seen it. They grow very quickly, so you can get a lot of mileage out of these plasma weapons, or these parasitic weapons. I need Know-It-All DM to put them in the loot table. I'm not going to run around with them. I know he said they're going to be endgame stuff. So once he gets the endgame developed, I am going to figure out how to get these parasitic weapons and get over there and get them, because they are amazing. Oh, I think we killed everything in here already. Yeah, not needing to reload. And just the damage, the raw damage output is astonishing. It's really good. Just because I know there's going to be people that are curious. Okay, a base repair bay. That's a lot of giblets. Another base repair. Ooh, there's pentaxid here. Oh, that's a lot of fuel. I will come back here and get it, because you guys have seen me take these out. They're not hard. I don't even think I had to take out the guns, and I was able to take this out, if I remember right. But I will definitely come over here and grab that pentaxid, because pentaxid is 50 pentaxid. That's going to get me, well, I don't have a thing here. That's going to get me a lot more of the what's-a-jingers, the plants. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is this one. There's a number of, where's the vehicle combat? There's a number of weapons over here. The ion laser, the rapid-fire rocket launcher that I want to try. Those are for an SV. The Hellstorm missile turrets for a CV. Now, look at that CPU. That's 5 million. You only get one of those on a ship, unless you have somehow gotten something that's going to take away your CPU. Because a CV only has 10 million CPU, so if you put 2 of those on, you can't have anything else. So they better be awesome. It says, and you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Is that a real Bible quote? I don't know if it is or not, but I think those are the only 2 big weapons that are new, or 3 big weapons that are new. So those will be on another one. I think with the playthrough, I kind of want to get to... Where's engineering? No. Experimental technology. What is that? Where did that come from? Advanced warp drive. Look at that price per light year at the very bottom right. 0.25. It's 60,000 CPU as opposed to 40,000, and it's a fourth of the warp cost. Huh. Per AU is still 1, which is weird, but yeah, it's designed for long distances. Is it the same size? Yeah. That's cool. Energy in is 25 versus 50, so you'd need another generator. You'd have to have 2 generators strictly to power it. Oh, I'm gonna go kill a core. Which weapon should we kill a core with? Let's go minigun. Just because I like the minigun so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to cut this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Leave a comment in the comments section if you want to see me showcase something else. And, you know, share the video. Share with your buddies. Share with your friends. You're not going to find these weapons in the loot table, so unless you do it like I did and use the magic menu, you're not going to get to use them. So if you want to see something specific, let me know, and I am more than willing and more than able. As always, everyone, have a great rest of your day.